Hi, fourth graders. Welcome back to Cursive. Let's grab out our cursive book and we're going to turn to page 36. Today we're going to learn the letter B. The B is another one of those towing letters, which we're going to connect up high to the next letter after it. Here's our B in printing. And right here it is in cursive. To make a B in cursive, we're going to start with that L shape. We'll travel, we go up, we bump, and then come back down. We're going to travel, then up, we'll bump, we'll come back down, and we're going to go to that midline. And then after we go to the midline, let's try again. We'll travel, we go up, we bump, we come down. We go up to the midline and we toe out to the next letter. And we're going to catch that next letter up high instead of down at the bottom line. Let's see how this looks. Let's trace a couple to get really confident. And then we'll try on our own. We'll start by making that L shape. We'll come down and we do a little line out to catch the next letter. Let's try it again. L, up, down, out. L, and then we come up and out. You notice we do a little teeny tiny back right there instead of just a straight line up. So we'll make our L and we come up and out. Well, that one maybe got a little too far away. Let's trace again. L, up and out. L, up and out. Oh, we got it now. L, up and out. So we're going right to that midline. I'm going to try to make my next one that little bit taller. L, up and out. Let's see how good you're doing. L, up and out. And then take a peek at all of those L's you just made, or sorry, all those B's you just made. And look and decide which one do you think followed the models the best, and put a circle around it. Let's practice the B now with some letters after it. So here we have the word boat, B-O-A-T. You see we're going to go straight over to the O, around and back out, because O is another one of our toe letters. Let's trace it first, B, and we'll come straight to the top and we go around and over. We make that C. We're going to catch that A at the top and we'll go around, back down, and up to our T. Okay, so here's our B, and we go around for our O and out, and around for our A and back up. Boat. Now we're going to try that same connection for board, B-O-A-R-D. Let's trace it first. B, O, A, R. I did my R right that time, and around and up and down. Board. Now we'll try it down here. B, O, A, R, around like our C, and back down for the D, board. About, so this time we're going to connect the O to the U. We'll start here at the A. Remember, for A, we start right there at the midline. A, B, O, U, and T, and cross that T at the end. And this time we're going to put the B at the end for crab, C-R-A-B. We're going to start right at that midline for the C. C, R, A, B. I'm going to do that one more time. C, R, A, B. I forgot to travel away on my first crab. Capital B is much more similar to the printing. I think it's going to be that little bit easier one to remember. Here's B in printing, and here it is in cursive. Almost identical. We just have to know where to start. So we're going to start up top at the top, and we'll go up to the top and down. We'll go up to the top, down, and we're going to trace back up around to make a P. We'll do our little ready and up. We go down, up and around, and then around again. We're not going to connect our B to our next letter, so we're not going to have a hook at the end. Just around and around. I'm going to trace it again to build my confidence. I want to try to make those circles as close to the same as I can. Trace. And then practice on my own. And look through all of your B's and decide which one you think matched the example the best. I think this one had two circles that were very similar and a nice straight line to start. And now let's try it in a sentence. Boats use sails or oars. Ooh, check out that OR. Remember, we're going to toe it from up high. Let's give it a try. B. And then we're going to pick up our pencil. We're not going to connect. And we start our O at the midline. O across to your A. T, S. Cross your T at the end. Use. We'll start here at the midline. U, S, E. Sails. S-A-I-L-S. We start our S down here at the bottom. S, around and up for your A. I, L, S. Dot your I at the end. The O is going to start right at the top. And we're going to come out. And we'll do our R. Or. And then oars, we can start our O right there at the top again. We'll go around, over, A, R, S. Don't forget your punctuation at the end. We're going to turn over to the next page. We're going to practice some tricky connections here for our B. We're on page 37. After B, the letters that connect can be a little tricky because we have to start the letter up high, just with all of our tow truck letters. When B is in the middle of the word, we're going to connect it up top. So instead of starting down here, we're going to start up high and then have it end down. So instead of looking like an L, it flies a little, comes down, and there's the end of our B. So this is what a B will look like when we're connecting it to another toe letter. But luckily, a lot of times B's start at the beginning of a sentence. So here we have B-L-U-E, or the beginning of a word. We'll make our B. We connect over to our L. We're going to connect high up in the sky instead of touching the ground. L-U-E. Blue. Let's try it again down here. B, and we come around, and we're going to go up to the L. U, E. We want everything to connect right there on those midlines. Black, B-L-A-C-K. We'll try it down here. B, L, A, C. K goes up, back down, trace around, and out. black. Rabbit, R-A-B-B-I-T. And here you can see this B, the second one's getting towed, so it's not going to touch the ground. And the I is getting towed also, so it's not going to start from the bottom. Rabbit. Let's trace this one. Start at the bottom, R, around for your A, back down, all the way up for your B, and then we're going to toe that next B right there, and we're going to toe the I by not touching the ground and lifting it up in the air right there. Rabbit. Are you ready? Let's go. R, A, B, and we're going to toe right here, B, and we're going to toe again by not touching the ground, T, rabbit. Connecting to those B's can be tricky. Our next word is tabby, like a tabby cat. Again, we're toeing that B, and then we're going to connect that Y at pi. Let's give it a try. T, around and over for your A. Our first B is going to be normal. And now we're going to stop right there. We're going to go up and connect. We're going to do our next B right there, and we're going to connect to our Y high in the sky. Tabby. When you're connecting to the next letter, you're going to do a big smile for your toe as it comes over on these letters. So we crank us up to toe us for those next letters. Instead of an I touching the ground, it's going to have that big smiley face and down. Here's our usual R, but when it's after a toe letter, it's going to hang up in the sky like that. Here's the letter E, and here it is when it's being towed. And here's the letter S, which usually starts at the bottom line, but when it's being towed, we're going to start halfway in between those lines. We're going to go up and down, and it gets a little bit more crooked instead of upright like it usually is. Let's try some of those words with those interesting toe letters after. We're going to have B-I-T-E, bite. So there's our B. And then we're going to connect over with our little happy face for the I-T-E. There's our little happy face right there. Brag, B-R-A-G. So here we have the B, and we're going to connect to the R high up in the sky. Let's trace this one. B, happy face out. There's my R. Around and over for your A, around and over for your G. Again, our job is to try to not pick up our pencil. Let's try it. B, R, A, G. Brag. Best, B-E-S-T, and there's our smiley face right there. And the E, instead of touching the ground, is flying up in the sky a little bit. B, E, S, T. And the last word is tubs, T-U-B-S. Here's our smiley face that they're talking about as we connect over. T, U, B, S. Tubs. Great job. You're experts on bees now. Way to go.